This video get the kind. Spoilers, bruh. Hello, my name is the legendary Zoltan, and welcome to an Eternal Sonata Extreme FAQ. This FAQ is so extreme, it's gonna fuck you up. Today, I'm gonna tell you all the secrets in Eternal Sonata for the PS3. Some of these secrets may apply to the Xbox version, but not all of them will. This is not a terribly secret-heavy game, but there are some sweet accessories to find. This FAQ is just for normal mode. The hard difficulty of this game is called Encore mode. Encore mode becomes available after you beat the game on normal and save your data after the ending. Encore mode has a lot of different things you can do, but I'm going to save that for another video. If you would watch a secrets video specifically about Encore mode, press the like button, and if I get 500 likes, I'll get to work and make that video. You heard me correctly. I want to guarantee that 500 people will be happy before I make the Encore mode video. Now, are you ready to find out everything you can do in normal mode? Here we go! Number 1. Fire Blast and Rapid Shooter deal much more damage from far away.
Fire Blast! Fire Blast! Great! Rapid Shooter! How was that? Rapid Shooter! Now that's how.
Number 2. Here's how to take A-rank pictures and sell them for millions of gold. Take pictures of monsters from the front of them. If you're too close, the enemy might not fit in the picture, and that will be a lower rank. Too far is also no good, so get as close as you can while capturing as much of their body in the photo as possible. If party members are in the picture, that will lower the rank. If other enemies are in the photo, that will bolster the rank. Wait a while after you take the pictures for them to develop. Then take all of your photos to the shop and choose to sell photos. Sometimes there will be a professional photographer visiting the shop at the same time you're there to sell photos. That's great because the regular shopkeeper doesn't know the true value of a photo. So if you've got B and A rank photos to sell, it's best to sell them when the photographer is in the shop. You'll know the photographer is in because when you choose the sell photos option, it will say, "We have a photographer here today." If you're here to sell C rank photos, you'll actually get more money when the photographer is not there. I'm not sure if it's just completely random or if it's based on a certain amount of time or number of battles fought or what. But usually, the photographer is there the first time I enter the shop. I did manage to make a photographer show up later once, but only by going out and fighting battles. Leaving the shop and re-entering over and over never did it for me. It's not easy to take A-rank photos of bosses, but if you can pull it off, the money is insane. All the way up to the 11th dungeon of the game, the Lento Cemetery, you will receive an average of 25 gold per enemy. And with 3 enemies per battle, that adds up to an average of 75 gold per battle. If you can take just one A-rank picture of the very first boss, you can sell it for up to 1,400 gold. That's the same as 18 battles in the 11th stage of the game for one photo of the first boss.
Damn!
Insane. Number 3. One of the main side quests of this game is the item trading quest. You would think that you trade a bunch of items to a bunch of people and in the end get rewarded with something nice. It doesn't work that way. They really put a twist in this side quest. I'll start by telling you all the trades you need to make to get all the way to the end of the quest. And then I'll blow your fucking mind. You'll receive the first trade item from the first boss. Give that rat tail to the girl in the sewer hideout, and she will give you a stick. Yay! Give the stick to this guy sitting down by the beach, and he'll give you dentures. Disgusting. In a go-go forest, give the dentures to this guy, who you'll see on your way, and he'll give you some green paint. After you've got the green paint, you need to backtrack all the way back to this guy and give it to him. If you don't, the trading quest is over. Sort of. You'll see later. He'll give you a pair of long johns. Jesus Louises. Score piece number 1 is in the rice. This is the first of 32 score pieces you can find in the game. They are used to play jam sessions with various musicians that you meet all around the world for tons of cash and prizes. When you get this score piece, go into your menu and checkmark it. Score pieces appear in the menu in the order you found them. So if you found them in a different order than some guide that you're using, score piece number 11 won't actually be the 11th score piece in your menu. And then you'll be fucked. Don't worry. As long as you mark the scores I tell you to mark as soon as you find them, you don't have to worry about missing some score pieces. Give the long johns to the goat herder on the Chorus Plains, and he will give you some goat's milk. Give the goat's milk to this traveler on Hannon Hills in front of this big-ass tree to get a piggy bank. In Forte, give the piggy bank to this kid near the castle gates, and he will give you speed shoes. You can equip this, and it will be extremely useful because it makes your character run way faster in battle. Congratulations on finishing the item trading side quest. Enjoy your hard-earned reward. The lead slug accessory for Beat is in this basket in the tavern after you've cleared the Glissando Cliffs and stayed at the inn for free. If you check this spot on your way out to the cliffs, it won't be there. Crazy. After Glissando Cliffs, you can go all the way back down to the bottom of the cliffs and get a star clock. It's a consumable item that you can get more of later, but there you go, a secret. On your way back to Cabasa Bridge, after you've gone through Andantino's secret passage, you'll meet this guy on Hannon Hills again. He wants your speed shoes. That's right. The trading quest isn't over yet. Give him the speed shoes, and he'll give you a fruit basket. I would have preferred to keep the speed shoes personally. There is a meat hook in the plant in Cantabile Inn. That's a weapon for falsetto. Not bad. In the next room, there's a guy trying to catch a mouse. Help him out by using the basket, and he'll give you a winder. Score piece number 3 is in this boat outside of Cantabile Inn. When you pick up this score piece, go into your menu and mark it. In Woodblock Grove, when you meet this guy, play score piece number 1 with him. It's the very first one in the menu that you so thoughtfully put a check mark on so that you would know that you need to use it later. How organized you are! Just before choosing to play the score, you can remove the check mark, as you will never need this score again. When you see this massive onion fatty dude sitting here looking all boned, use the winder to wind him up like a toy, and he'll suddenly feel bodacious and give you a vase in return, dude. Now go back to Adagio Swamp to this dying fish here and use the vase to pour water onto him to make him feel bodacious too. And he'll give you a power ring. Another great accessory you can equip. It increases your attack parameter by 10%. Nice. Is this our reward for finishing the trading chain? Not bad at all. Don't equip it on anyone in this party. They might take it with them when they leave. In fact, don't equip it on anyone until you get to the Sharp Mountains, just to be safe. The 5th score piece is over here in the storage room in Andante. All the way down at the end of Andante is a clue that says to search around the stone pillar. Search behind this pillar right at the entrance to the town to find the 6th score piece. It won't be there until you've read the clue. This score piece isn't used for anything in normal mode, but if you plan to go on and play Encore mode later, score piece number 6 is the most important one of them all. In the last room in Andante, watch this conversation scene, leave, come back, and search the room for a flare head. That's an accessory for viola. The Lento Cemetery may seem like a crazy puzzle dungeon, but actually it's pretty simple. If your goal is just to get to the boss, you'll start with a red flame and you'll see that there are 2 red doors, and one of them will lead to another door that you can't open without more flames. So you'll take the other red door and lo and behold, you found another flame. Now you can access another door. It's just a bunch of trial and error, really. You can remove a lot of the trial and error aspect of this dungeon by drawing a map as you go along. Here's the one I drew. What I've just told you is no secret. It's just some advice. The real puzzle of this dungeon is getting this chest over here. There is a hella sick weapon inside this chest. Let me tell you how to get it. Once you've obtained all the flames, you will have 2 red, 2 blue, and 1 green. If you take the direct route through this purple door, and then this purple door, you won't have any more blue flames left to go through the last door. So here is what you do. Go through this purple door and then open this purple door, but don't continue through it. Go back out the first purple door and take back your red and blue flames. You now have 1 of each color flame. Go up and through the yellow door by setting the green and red flame. All you have left is 1 blue flame now. Take a left at the intersection and run all the way around through the purple door you opened up. Reacquire those 2 flames and use them to open the other purple gate, and voila! You can use your last blue flame to open the final gate and obtain the sword Hell Striker. As if it weren't enough that Allegretto already has a crazy powerful attack parameter, this sword puts him in burst status. Burst lowers your defense and doubles your fucking damage. The 7th score piece is on this blue bookshelf in one of the rooms on the Baroque ship. You can find a piercing shell for beat in the left box on the Baroque ship. The 8th score piece is also on the Baroque ship in this barrel. While you're on Dolce's pirate ship, play score number 3 with this guy. You know, it's the score that you put a check mark on for just this occasion. You can remove the check mark when you play the session because we no longer need to do anything with score number 3. In the 4th Eve, Gibbous Moon area of the Lament Mirror Dungeon, you'll find Polka's first alternate costume. If you've arrived at the save point without finding this chest, turn back and try a new path before moving on. Now that the Mirror Dungeon is over, we can explore the whole castle and the town of Baroque. First, let's run back into the castle. There are 3 rooms of interest. First floor, Eastern hallway, this room. The 10th score piece is in the phonograph. Second floor, Eastern hallway, this room. The 11th score piece is in the clock. Now go into your menu and check mark both of these score pieces. And finally, second floor, Western hallway, this room. There is a magatama in this huge flask with green liquid in it. Come to the inn and listen to Granny's story. Later, the granddaughter will become a session musician, but I think you have to listen to her poem first during this chapter. The 12th score piece is in the tea set in the left room of the Baroque City Inn. There is a feathered hat in this house on the right side of Baroque City. The 13th score piece is in this snowman at the city entrance. The 14th score piece is in this illuminated snowy dead end in the first part of the Sharp Mountains. From the moment you step into the light, it takes a second before your special attack will turn from the dark one to the light one. So if you run from darkness to light and then very quickly do your special, you can still perform the dark attack even though you are standing in the light. This area is called Wa Lava Cave Middle 3. When you get to this save point, save, and then run down rather than to the left. There will be tons of enemies in this path. I cleared them all out for this video. When you get to this huge flower, kill the enemy in front of it, and then inspect it for an optional second battle with Captain Dolce. Yes! The 15th score piece is in the lodge in the fireplace. This song must suck real bad if they were planning to burn it. Having difficulty with Fugue and Captain Dolce? Here is a very effective strategy. Thanks to King Queena 97 from the Eternal Sonata Discord server for showing me this. Build up 32 echoes. Move Beat all the way to the edge of the battlefield. Have him pop a Hell Mustard and do either Rapid Shooter or Fire Blast. You can get some crazy damage. In the last save point in the Wa Lava Cave, before you fight Fugue, make sure you do not equip the power ring on Polka because you're going to need it at a time when Polka is not available. Once you're in control of Beat in the church, run out of there and go to Beat and Allegretto's hideout. A kid will be waiting for you there. He needs cold medicine for his friend. On your way out, open this chest where the rats were, FAQing, and you'll find Beat's alternate costume. Go to the mineral powder shop and she'll tell you to go to the house across the way. Go in there and the lady will give you the cold medicine for the low price of your power ring. So unequip the power ring and give it to the lady for the cold medicine. Now go back to the sewer hideout, give the kids the cold medicine, and they'll give you a spell book. It's yet another equipable accessory. This time, it increases your magic parameter by 10%. Is this our final reward for the trading side quest? You can find both score pieces 17 and 18 in the bakery now that the lady is gone. Where did she go anyway? You may think that Rapid Shooter and Fire Blast have infinite range, but I managed to get far enough away from an enemy in the Mandolin Church Grotto that the shots didn't connect. In Mandolin Church Grotto, make sure you find and open this treasure chest. It contains score piece 19. It's not used for anything in normal mode, but comes in handy in Encore mode. This chest is on the east side, so just turn east when you come to the first fork, and you'll find it. When you arrive at this crystal formation in the church grotto, take a left and read the inscriptions on all of the 6 pillars here. This is a prerequisite to fighting Captain Dolce for a 3rd time and getting some sweet rewards. You got a new sword named Heribra for Jazz from that last boss battle. It's far stronger than Jazz's previous sword, but it has the passive status effect. Dudes, don't worry about it. All passive does is make it so that you can't counterattack. You can still block, so just block. It's worth it for 22 more points of attack power. The 3rd Dolce fight is in the cellar of the tavern in Baroque. You get some good rewards from this fight. Check it out. Conveniently, the shop here has new equipment for sale, and there's a save point just outside. So maybe go shopping and save first. The 20th score piece is also down here in the cellar. Okay, you've explored the beautiful winter wonderland called Baroque City, and your party has decided to go learn about the legend of the Astra in Arya Temple. But you need the key. The guy in the magic research laboratory has it, and we'll give it to you for the low, low price of your spell book. What? How can this be? Using the key to enter Arya Temple is a requirement to continue the main campaign. If I had missed making one of the trades, I wouldn't even have the spellbook. Then what would I do? Alright, here's how this works. If you have the spellbook from the trading quest, the guy will take it from you and give you the key. If you don't, you'll have to take a trip into Celesta Forest where you'll find a spellbook in a treasure chest, then walk your ass all the way back to the guy to trade it for the key, and then walk your ass all the way back across Celesta Forest to go to Arya Temple. If you completed the side quest all the way to the end, congratulations! You saved yourself some walking. Not only a spellbook, but speed shoes and a power ring can also be found in chests. You found those, right? So the way to get the most out of the trading quest is to decide if you want to have 2 of any of these accessories. If you quit trading after getting the speed shoes, you can end the quest with 2 speed shoes, 1 power ring, and 0 spellbooks. Or you can stop after getting the power ring and have 1 speed shoes, 2 power rings, and 0 spellbooks. And if you finish the quest all the way to the end, you can have 1 of each. So I guess the real reward of the trading quest is the spellbook and the saved time from running back and forth. Because otherwise, you'll always end up with 0 spellbooks. Or you can do like me and miss a trade early on and then accidentally give the speed shoes you found in the Glissando Cliffs to the guy and end the quest with 0 speed shoes, 1 power ring, and 0 spellbooks. Damn it! You can get the 21st score piece on your way to Arya Temple. With the key in hand, talk to the guy on the bridge in Celesta Forest. Arya Temple has some optional puzzles to get some amazing equipment. I tried forever to figure this place out on my own, and I couldn't do it despite being legendary. On the first floor is a room with 8 enemies that don't move. The only hint you have is to notice the 4 pink plates on the floor. That's it. You see the floor, and you have to think that it must have something to do with that. You have to kill only the 4 enemies that are standing on those pink floor plates. Do so and a rope will appear. Climb up and you'll find another room with pink floor plates and 8 monsters. This time, you have to kill the enemies that are not on the plates. Were you gonna figure that out somehow? Do so and a chest will appear with the recovery orb. It's an accessory that recovers 20% of your max HP every turn. Incredible. But there is another reward still to find. After you've looted the chest, go ahead and kill the rats that are standing on the pink floor plates. Now leave the room and kill everything else on this floor. Do so, and another chest will appear that has the Imperial Bow. Of course, it's Viola's new, strongest weapon, and it comes with burst status. Holy crap. There's a chest on this floor that, if you kill the wrong enemy first, will teleport out of reach. If that happens, just run up the stairs and then come back down and run directly to where the chest is. Killing the enemies in order from this side will make the chest teleport out into the open. Now that Arya Temple is finished, go to the inn and play score number 10 with Granny's granddaughter. But don't remove the check mark just yet. Damn it! I forgot that I accidentally got the 11th score piece before the 10th. So they're switched in my menu. The thing that drives me crazy about the S-rank sessions is that they don't even sound all that good. The A-rank ones make a lot of sense because both you and the musician will play the same instrument, thus, the sounds blend perfectly. That's not the case with the S-rank ones though, so it's completely trial and error. And we currently have 21 score pieces. Ay, ay, ay. After you defeat Fugue in Agogo Forest, go play score number 11 with Conceited Choir in the Castle Garden. It doesn't even sound good, but you receive an S rank, and the greatest reward you can get from this entire minigame during normal mode. The Crimson Brooch. Permanent burst on whomever wears it. Don't remove the checkmark from this score just yet either. In the Two Coda Ruins on Jealousy Island is a teleporter that will take you to a building on Resentment Island, where you'll find Allegretto's alternate costume. If you get teleported to Suspicion Island first, immediately step back through the teleporter and take the other one across the way first. Search this miniature version of the cello tree for the 20-second score piece. When going through Mount Rock, take the path on the right first to meet up with a musician. Play score number 11 again, and you can remove the check mark. Score piece 11 has played its last song. There is a Rainbow Easy on the right side in Elegy of the Moon. If you've played this game before, you probably found tons of useless accessories with the name Easy. Well, this is the one easy accessory that is actually useful. It's nothing special, it just gives the wearer a shining body, the same as a brilliant brooch. Just outside Double Reed Tower is a bunch of Moais. Talk to the one on the left side that's closest to the tower to start this little event. You have to then go talk to a bunch of the other Moais in the correct order. You can't mess it up, so go talk to any Moai that you can. And then finally, go talk to the little one down south that is separated from all the other ones. You can play a session with this Moai. Player one and only checkmarked score. Score number 10, and that, my friends, is the end of the Jam Session side quest. The last secret is the best one of all. It's a secret dungeon called the Mysterious Unison. The remaining 3 score pieces that we can find are inside of it. Once you collect those 3, if you didn't miss any of them, you'll have 25 score pieces. So you must be wondering, what the heck am I supposed to do with all these score pieces? All right, let me explain. There are 32 score pieces in the game. 25 of them can be found in normal mode. The last 7 are found in encore mode. There are 32 musicians in the world. If you play sessions with all of them, you can indeed get 32 A rank rewards, 28 B rank rewards, and 11 S rank rewards. So why have I only told you where to play 6 sessions throughout the game? 2 reasons. 1, most of the rewards suck. And 2, a bunch of the rewards are only available in Encore mode. The total comes to 71 rewards. That's impressive. 25 of them are consumable items for battle. You can get more of these just by fighting enemies, so I did not include them in this video. 20 of them are easy accessories. They all either raise a parameter by a single point or give you a negative status effect. So I didn't include any of those either. The remaining 26 items are equipment, other score pieces, and a key item. And only 7 of those are available in normal mode. And the rest must be obtained in encore mode. But I've only shown you how to get 6 of the 7. Well, if you really want to, you can play score number 15 with this guy by the fountain and get a sky blue brooch. But dude, sky blue brooches just give you air body status. When do you ever need to have an air body? The developers of the game must agree with me that you don't need this, because they put the score piece you need to get this item in the Sharp Mountains, in the lodge, in the fireplace, so that they can burn it and never have to see that sky blue brooch ever again. It's time for the final secret in normal mode. In the Noise Dunes of Fantasy, if you run 3 screens to the right or to the left, you'll come to an oasis. The secret in this area is the door. When you first come here, you can't open it. It opens with the hero's crest. Do you remember that thing? You get it after you defeat the second to the last boss. So you can only open this door after you've killed Count Waltz and Legato Ultimate Edition. You know, the hardest boss battle in the game. In the main game, anyway. After you defeat them, run all the way back out of there to the Noise Dunes and open the door. This is a 6-hour dungeon, yo. Nothing in here is a secret. Everything is in the treasure chests scattered throughout the dungeon. If you comb the entire place, you'll leave with all the best equipment you can get, tons of levels, literally millions of gold pieces, and an additional party member. It's too bad the additional party member isn't Captain Dolce. That would be a dream come true. And that, my friends, is all the secrets you can find in normal mode of Eternal Sonata. It takes an obscene number of hours to make an every secret video. So motivate me to make the next one by pressing the like button, commenting to me about how your life has been changed by this video, and telling all your JRPG friends about it. This has been the legendary Zoltan.